Welcome on back and gather around everyone to Total War Warhammer 3 and part 10 of our Louen of GRAIL Old World campaign. We are here with the Hippogriff. I think I named him. Let's name him Louis. So Hippogriff Louis here versus the Death Master himself, who has been caught inside of our newly renamed Poutine. He's been having a rough time. You can see he is rolling with nothing but Skaven slaves. I'm not sure what Clan Ashen's up to over here, but they are an embarrassment. Our Clan Ashen campaign, which I might actually end up putting in a little card in the top right here, is going far better, so you should watch us rather than watch us brutalize, basically, hobo snitch. Let's get him. Alright. I can't... Listen, I don't care that this is nothing but Skaven slaves. The pleasure I'm going to feel in destroying a Skaven army, especially one led by Clan Ashen, which normally bullies me over there in Cathay, is going to be great. A yeoman archer. A yeoman archer. Let's go you two here. And we'll just hold this hillside, same as we did last time. Being as they're Skaven slaves, we'll let them walk in unchivalrously to their doom. Let's go Hawk's bows up front. And then the fire bows here. Beautiful. Knights errant. Let's leave one back to defend. Well, I guess we don't really need to, do we? We'll have one back to defend these guys, and then we'll have the other halberdiers up in this position. Okay, so all of the other knights over here in lance formation. Let's go find us a Death Master. Let it begin. And then you four can just go clobber. I'd say that Packmaster to start. Give him a hug. A very aggressive knightly hug. Yeah, they're just dealing damage to our field trebuchets. So be it. The Death Master's there as well. Jump the Packmaster and go for all the extra damage with this. Slay them! Slay them. Zipbox rats. I'm watching us lose and I'm shocked. Fair enough. Knights, we need your help. Get rid of these hounds. The wolf rats. No. Skaven slaves provide absolutely zero resistance for our crew here. Now everyone go run down the Death Master. I lied, because he has the whirling weeping blades. You two keep pursuing Snitch, and then you two keep going after the Packmaster. Bretonnia needs me. Ceasefire, peasants. If you kill any of my knights, you're going to be extremely fired. Hastily. Meanwhile, the Death Master is brawling with a Lord and Paladin at the same time. It's a bad time for anyone.
Ready for the charge, knights!
Where'd that Packmaster go? Is he already down? I don't see him anymore. Oh, there he is. Make sure he's completely gone. He's a plague grace here. Alright, well in that case, go give him a hug. The Death Master losing to a Hippogriff. One more big chop and that's the end. Down with Snitch. He twitches his last. Let's get him. You four aggressively push forward. Trebuchets, switch targets, and get back into fire at will. And then these knights can come on out and start riding guys down, because it appears that they have forgotten how to use their minutes below. I am here for it.
Paladin of Bretonnia!
Paladin of Bretonnia!
I am with you! For the lady!
Love one of you go run down the other hounds. I like that they were running towards us and they realized last second, hang on now. That's a whole division of knights. Alright, first paladin has arrived. Second paladin, third paladin. Dropping on in.
Paladin of Bretonnia.
Run for your life, fool. Hippogriff has caught him.
Battle without honor.
So they're very due. Keep moving, boys. These poor wolf rats having a real hard time getting through any of the armor. The barding on these horses and knights is a little bit too severe for them. Yep, keep going. Just push through the rats. How glorious. All fair Bretonnia.
As you say.
Glorious charge, allowing those frontal hits to still deliver full flanking penalties.
Fight for
Is glorious.
honor.
Yeah, that's a Deathmaster defeated.
Knights errant.
Smash in there, knights,
Battle ready.
and then work through from there. This is what you deserve, rats.
What do you beat?
You thought you would be victorious this day? No, no, no. Not while the Knights of Bretonnia are here. Yeah, that was fantastic. Yes, it was nothing but Skaven slaves, but the a lot of results said Deathmaster Snickers would take down at least one of our. I think the Grail Relique was going to take some damage, so we've got plenty of rats to round up here, and I'll catch you all on the campaign map. All right, decisively put Snitch in the ground, and we've got a 1,300 kill unit here. Golden Land's going to the Knights Errant. I think the Knights Errant just they're there for obliterating infantry, whereas your Knights of the Realm are for hunting down kind of larger targets. These guys are only our first tier Knights too. They're supposed to be upgraded into, I think the questing Knights are a proper like armor piercing Knight. So I cannot wait to get some of them. Execution. That should be a bunch of vows done too. Let's see. Zia's mission successful, same with Cult of Sotek. Kevin is now a superior Dakel for 8 more chivalry per turn. Deathmaster by nature gives us stock for Kevin. The sneakiest hippogriff around. Mutant was slain, and Jerome has his vow complete. Aiden does, as does Raymond and Kevin, all 4.
My strength
So
and
now
wisdom
every
are
one of them
yours.
has the Grail vow done. Or Kevin is going to drop upkeep for Grail Knights, Guardians, Royal Pegasus Knights, and Hippogriff Knights. Basically gives him immortality, wound recovery time reduction, magical attacks, Blessing of the Lady if he didn't already have it, Perfect Vigor, and then Valor generated per turn. For his lads, we'll give him his skills real quick.
Blessings of the lady be upon you.
That Grail Vow gives him immortality, magic attacks, Blessing of the Lady, Perfect Vigor, and it's just the same minus the benefit to the Grail Knights. Awesome. Blessing of the Lady. And Egocentric or Foe. Let's go Foe Seeker first, then come back into Egocentric. Or Jerome. Alright, Kevin is now leading in a squad of badasses. No one's going to do anything to him. Morphic 10 Scratch, you might as well run for your life. Murda, if you would have just gone after Ozwara, things would have gone probably a little bit better for you, but you made a terrible mistake. Let's go for the Shrine of the Lady to help get rid of... The Skaven Corruption's already gone, man. Lizardmen are terrifying. Look, can Murda hit Poutine?
Will not, cannot.
While he could, the Green Knight kills him, and that's the end for his invasion, so I'm not so worried about it. Beautiful, that's gonna be our turn. Yes, so cool that we've got pretty much all of Bretonnia now. We just need to get Leoness on side, and then the same thing with Bordelot, which will also give us another ROR. Or ROR, Legendary Lord. Oof. Those are definitely not the
King
same
Louen
thing.
of Bretonnia.
Oh, the Clan Eshin fools tried to use the underways to their detriment. Fill their foul tunnels with, what are we gonna go with molten cheese. Oh, hello there, knobnails. We caught another one of these poor fools. Louen, you already have Strider. Well, you do now. Twilight Banner, a more resistant Strider in stock for Louen. And we'll go with the Archer Armor Piercing on any of these guys here. Glorious. Knobnails, get wrecked. There's a few of our peasants, but that's what they're there for. Alright, turn 54 falls to us, and more pigeons arrive with some... Whoa! Another letter! And we've got some outpost construction going in from the Sotek Fanatics, and I'm here for it. Whistleland has confederated with the Fallow Hills, have a really cool icon. Thank goodness, Louen has regained the blessing of the we get blasted with the Uggabugas of power. Too long of the Greenskins pillaged Bretonian lands, no longer. That's the Archery of Zeal, so immunity to attrition in enemy territory. Up to 25 battles, we'll get there. An unusual location in Barley Mott. Ooh, let's see. Barley Mott, what you got for me? The Blessed Monastery of Myrmidia, an old yet well-kept monastery perched on a mountainside. It appears this place is now used to spread the teachings of Myrmidia, and charges a fair amount to do so. Extra experience gained for all of our characters, and more recruit rank faction-wide. Let's see if we can't have Roland here spend some time in the Barley Mott,
Very well,
and see if that gives him any kind of new skills. Same thing with the Assassin's Guild. The Assassin's Guild tends to give you skills based on hanging out there.
Lord
of Bretonnia. The Assault, we could upgrade the fishing harbor. How elite is Vomit Cackle? I guess we'll find out quite soon, won't we? We can put it in the upgraded farmland at Estate Soleil. We could upgrade. We could. I think we want to keep upgrading Couronne where possible. What is your behest? Well, you can get both of these buildings. I thought you couldn't snag both. So you can get up to a 10% bonus to income in this province. We will probably end up doing that over the apothecary, right? Upkeep production minus 1% is not as incredible as the other option. So see you later, apothecary. No more plague doctors. We need 10k for the Royal Chamber. That is insane. Let's get the Chapel of the Lady. That's 10% more income from all adjacent provinces and more chivalry too. We can pop in the tailors, and then how are things going up here in Grungzint? It's got all the growth. Alright, fair. What if we take you up to tier 3 then? We have no more money in terms of money. In terms of money, we have no money. Let's grab the High Seas Decree, because we will be dealing with Vampire Coast every single time we hit one of those spooky dead floating corpses in the water or one of the islands that they're on. Good way just to make sure we're dealing with them easy. Blessing of the Lady.
the Lion.
10% less vigor loss for all of our stamina loss for all of our cavalry, and then
King
Mina.
Louen.
Let's go Earthblood. Evil. Hello there, Zugrak. Goodbye, Zugrak. He has 2? Brother. Double up on the Doomdiver catapults is pretty impressive. Alright, Spinny. Time to die. Louen is now dauntless.
Strength and honor.
Strength and honor. Let's go Shield of Combat here for 6% less cooldown for all of our spells. And on to the Barrows of Quilu. A valiant defeat. That's a scary army. Let's set up some siege equipment and let them come face me.
Attack!
That's quite impressive. You daft git. And then Axel can go after Orcamolt.
Yes.
Orcamolt. And there's another Skaven settlement here in Barboza. Let's go snag their capital and off it. So we'll move exactly to here, and then we'll just switch over into in-camp stance if we have enough movement.
I will
Thought we do. Hello there, Warpatek.
Curses.
Curses. Curses. Yeah, same thing here. Let's bring her over to
Spellcaster. The
Orcamolt.
fight is yours.
And then let her try to gain whatever benefit there might be here with the Assassin's Den. Resquiat and Pace. Alright, the Skull Smashers sally out. They're gonna try it. Let's see if they have what it takes. Bring down the King of Bretonnia. Alright, so we don't get to see what they are deploying in, which is a bit unfortunate. But we're going to bring our peasants all the way back here. Then we have two really good runways for our knights to just kind of power down. Just mix it up by one. Just mix it up by one.
We serve the king.
Forward there, lads.
Peasant bowmen. Arrows ready.
Our poor peasant bowmen are not looking amazing here. Both prophetesses, are you on the ground still? No, thank goodness. She's got a barded horse.
Daughter of Bretonnia.
Are they the exact same? Armor, no. Huh. We may be poor, but we're rich in spirit. Exactly.
Priestess of the lady.
Everyone together for a nice early game heal. And then we'll go you two defending this flank. Our anti-cavalry knights hiding in the woods. Yeah, something like that. Named characters in the Pegasus Knights. Infantry. Proper knights, let's do this.
Knights of the lady.
Heal right off the bat there.
Paladin of Bretonnia.
And let's send you two in.
Now.
Alright, so we need to go find those brutally cunning mages and put them down.
Bound by honor.
Bound by honor.
Knightly valor.
You go knock out those boar boys on the flanks.
You require magic.
I do.
Damsel.
I
Might of
do.
the lady.
Loyal and true.
Let's find these mages.
Swiftly.
Alright, there's the Orc Shaman. Go drop him.
I am king here.
I am king here.
Lances ready.
Get him, Louen.
Victory away.
No, I definitely told you to go after that Black Orc Big Boss.
Battle ready.
Well done. I don't know that that was what I meant to do, but they didn't get a proper charge. That's unfortunate.
Paladin of Bretonnia.
Oh, good grief. Yeah, the sneaky charges. Get in there and save them.
Child of light.
You come around that way too to save
I see my
whom you can. You can here, bring yourself over.
grant me your wisdom.
Grant me your wisdom.
Very well.
Here to serve.
Let's not go for the rock, we're gonna go just for the lightning here. Bring her through our knights. Heal the boys. They won their battle easily. Alright, that group's running. Hit the next. Shaman's gone. We're just gonna make sure they don't come back at all, so keep crushing those shamans. Without magic, they are nothing. Ride together, you come through and hit Pegasus Knights. I want you after these archers. Alright, both mages are now shattered, so we can go after the big boss next. Knights come through, we'll leave the paladin here to fight the trolls. Power up the Knights of the Realm, and you keep moving. Drop a rock here. Big rock drop.
You require magic?
You require magic? Always. Thank you, Big Boulder. Alright, Knights, you pull out. Stay in here. You three, though, go run down these Orc Boar boys. We can go for some lightning on these Boar Trolls as they surround our Paladin. Use our Knights as a shield. Alright, that's a big boss gone. Let's get the Night Goblin War Boss next. Destroy them all.
In the light of the lady. Priestess of the lady. Hurry!
Yeah, we don't want you fighting for too long. How much mana do we need? 8. Now we have it. Heal up those Knights.
The true path shall prevail.
The true path shall prevail. Let's see what of these she can take down.
Write them down!
As long as she's hitting them, they should not regenerate their leadership at all.
Yes.
Smash into this group in the back here.
Here to serve.
Break the rear guard.
King Louen
Louen, your job
Glory to Bretonnia!
is to take down these black orcs here.
Hail the unchivalrous brutes! Orders?
The unchivalrous brutes.
Defender of the realm!
Could really use some more healing.
I serve the lady.
You two go take down this clown.
Daughter of Bretonnia.
Come on. Alright, they're broken. Charge the next group. Crush them. These guys are going to take us some damage. Get them out of there. Pegasus Knights, you come up and hit these air boys. I've definitely realized our archers are doing nothing, so let's just go ahead and deploy them. One for glorious charge will easily scare those trolls off. Trolls hate being rear charged. If it happens even in their face, they're really gonna have a bad time.
Child of light.
Heals here.
Legendary paladin!
Her will be done.
Legendary Paladin.
Moving a base! For Our Lady! Immediately!
Knights here, I go through. Louen, get up here. Obliteration. He's a proper fight. I'm a one you're not going to win.
You require magic.
Perfect. The peasants have done a very good job here today. And lost a little bit of our Knights of the Realm, but if you look at this, this is mostly health, because they have 60 units total, so they only lost 14, which is pretty impressive. Get you in a moment.
My soul is aflame!
Yeah, proper scrap against the orcs where they lie broken. Execute those we rounded up.
It is within my power to give.
Hello there, Alexei. He wants a military alliance. Yes, we can go for that. Give me some gold. What did the chivalrous Bretonians consider peace? We aren't fighting, you goon.
Do you wish the lady's favor?
Blind Lord Daith, what you want? Non-aggression pact? Sounds good. Give me some cash. If the world is to burn, let us burn to get... What? No. We're not gonna burn anything.
Let the supplicant
Ooh, all of the Wood Elves want to be friends. Yes, please. Alright, Carcassonne gets outpost construction going. Orc's Chosen has been burned, Spinny's been burned, and now we've got the Companions of Quinel. Countless forays into the ever-dangerous realm of the Fae bordering their homeland has honed these knights' skills. The king decrees that the filthy pirate scum infesting the southern seas must be eradicated, so no trace of their foul presence remains. That's about right. Less attrition when dealing with vampiric attrition, more leadership when facing the vampiric coast, and then more chivalry too. A recruiting shortage. Our knights are being stabbed with spears. The distinct lack of able and willing bodies to join your forces for the ongoing war, as your press gangers, recruiters, or straight-up kidnappers are struggling to find volunteers. Which I think is kind of strange. We sent all the peasants back home. They should be happy. Come fight for me now.
For glory! For the lady!
For glory, for the lady. The Lion's Shield. Oh, replenish it for knights? Sure.
The lady and my right!
My right. Selective abhorrence sounds good to me.
Ride to glory!
Leadership effect. Extra melee defense when facing the undead. My vow. Defense attack and a bit of recharge of stamina. Let's go for Holy Light.
Bretonians, attack!
We shall blind them with our beauty. Slanesh slowly start creeping up. Yes, what is it you just said?
Lady wills it!
The lady wills. This belong to me. Bye. Bretonnia needs more lands for the peasants to work. And these mushroom people make excellent peasants. It could be our first carpenter workshop, sounds good to me. And then we can pop into the tap room to fix up control, because I don't feel like sticking around here for long. Rail Shrine. Ooh, the Shrine of the Lady allows us to kind of power through the barrows. Let's do that. Then we'll put in more farms in the Black Chasm and in Orcamont. Orcamont. Yeah, so we'll just go crazy with growth and medicinal plants.
Champion of the lady. You seek
Champion of the lady. Crown of Bretonnia is more leadership for the whole army. Virtue of Empathy is leadership size. Lionheart does rally. Okay, the rest of these we can pretty much ignore. Okay, time to make the knights extra strong. So Glorfindel's progeny is for all your kind of basic knights, or is it for everyone? Well, it's absolutely for everyone. And Guardians of the Lady are all the flyers. Alright. Glorfindel's progeny. Bloodline of the noblest of all steeds has been preserved. It serves us still. Some of these horses might come out a little bit derpy looking. We're still using the same bloodline. No, don't worry about that horse. He moves extra fast. That 6 leg is good for you. Yes, of course, you stupid peasant. It's supposed to have 2 heads. What do you mean? Aquinel. Baston. Do we just go power towards Couronne, or do we wait? Man, Bordelot's on a different line than them, too. Let's snag Leoness to shore up our borders here.
My strength and wisdom are yours.
Kevin, we now send you to destroy the Noppet. I mean, your army is glorious. There's no reason to change it.
Moving out.
Warp attack hiding next to Barboza. We'll be there in a moment. Don't you worry. We'll see to you soon. Yep, we're knights, so we're just gonna sit up outside the walls and shout obscenities over at you.
For the lady!
The horned rat is as ugly as your mama. Let's see what they do about it. Murder's over here raiding. Gentlemen, how about you go butcher this rat for me? Good boy. Everything is so expensive. I do think we want the Chapel of Nobility here, though, to just kind of super boost all the income for the entire province. I'm here for all of that. To the north, the Skaven are surrounding Diason. Can we have Roland go ride to the rescue? Yes, Roland, save the day. Vo make cackle. A decisive victory. Crush these fools. You should have stayed underground. We exterminate them, and then we'll have Roland then just turn. Oh, we can't go into March.
Onward!
Can't make it to Diason either, huh? Just out of luck. Alright then. Let's go in. The landed estate is only making us 150 more. What else can we do? What else can we do here? Good Asgard Castle. We can go for even more boost with the Shrine of the Lady. I mean, it's a thought. Allows us to zoom around the area. The Shrines of the Lady are also kind of acting like a highway. Crucible Spirit it is. Couronne's marshes. We'll go ahead and upgrade the farm there. Any more friends? This in London known.
A
Fine day beckons. Let's go ahead and get rid of the military access pact. We'll just take the other two. For 4,000. Let her treasury refill, and we'll take the other later on. If I can remember. Hardwired. Fair enough. As long as you're not attacking, that works for me. That works for me. Mirigliano. Oh, the Borgio the Besieger. This is a campaign that I really want to play. These crossbows. All in my name. Let's take the defensive pact with Borgio. He's doing a pretty good job for himself. Deal with AK Claw. Okay, so Landrel Barrow. And the Forces of Order are holding back Chaos pretty effectively. The amount of land that Chaos has to travel, causing them some issues. Let's go Shrine of the Lady, Cattle Ranch, and then the landed estate here, or let's go for the upgrade to the control here in Tancred Castle.
We have met before.
We have met before. Nezra, you're going to stay in a march stance here and help Malt. Eventually we'll have her actually start bringing down some elite troops from Couronne, but for now, we're going to have her try to get some assassin skills. I want to trade, but no one else wishes to trade with me. Fair, fair. Let's pull up our Lords and Heroes as such. Everyone's already been given orders. Fair enough. Let's see how things play out. Onward to Orcamont.
Let the supplicant come forward.
Elspeth offers a hand of peace and cooperation across the Grey Mountains. That's a good deal of cash. Sounds good to me.
A satisfactory conclusion.
Agreed, Harlequin. Alright, our turn again. Mirigliano is building up a... Yeah, there it is. Assassin's training. It's an art form, really. So Nezra now has extra experience gained per turn. Enemy heroes are going to get throat chopped if they try anything with her. And now she's got Vanguard deployment. Fantastic. Horrifying Mousillon, a land of impoverished fields, swampy shores, and incessant undead feuds. So many feuds. How much are we getting out of characters now? 89. That's rookie numbers. We can get that up.
Spellcaster.
But Nezra, you've done a good job. Let's see if we can find... I think we also have, like, the Slaaneshi... The Slaaneshi one is somewhere up here. Maybe not. I thought we had the, like, perfect fields. Like, vineyards that show up out of nowhere, and they're perfect.
Your coming was
But I guess not. Alright, what we'll do then is we'll move through towards... So I really want to try to see if we can get a fun trait through the barley malt here. Built of Mermedia. I bet it increases upkeep. So much to upgrade. Castle Couronne. We can get this up to the Sanctuary of the Air, and we're getting 20% more income once we get both of these upgraded. Melee attack for all of our armies faction-wide up by 1%. No, we're going to save for the Palace of the Royarch.
I assent to your
Louen. Can we crusade all the way down into Orcamont? No. I bet you anything, the second we get through here, they just jump through the underways. That's a threat we have to deal with, though. No more upgrades here, just in case. Do the Barrows have... I mean, they've got some troops there, so they wouldn't be able to attack in exactly one turn. And we should hopefully be able to move in on them after.
The lion.
The lion.
Strength and honor.
Well, holy Hycon. We'll go for the Potion of Farsight. Sacrament of the Lady.
I am the blood of Gilles.
We need more talismans for you. Someday. Alright, there. So skills for our Heavens Mage. Prayer of Fortitude is more health. Yeah, let's go more health. Bit more sturdy.
Devotee of the lady.
Of the Lady. You come on over to
My
Couronne.
steps are guided.
How many more technologies do we have to get before your vow is done? Just one more? Awesome.
Sorceress.
Sorceress. Let's give you 10th chair while you're here in
What
Couronne.
is your behest?
What is your behest? My behest is that we save some cash. Do any of our allies have any money they want to throw at me? Please? Nay. That's alright. Next turn, we have Lyonesse on the side. Or we may... No, we don't want to use our treasury. We'll just use more of our... We'll use more of our chivalry. We are quite knightly at the moment. Alright, into Louen and... Actually, before we do that... Evan, how are things going for your siege? They're just allowing it to happen. Alright, fair. 4 lightning cannons and 2 blade claw catapults will be a fun battle. We're being surrounded by these clowns.
To victory!
To victory.
Let the supplicant come forward.
Fight beside the armies of Lustria against Clan Scryer. How much more cash do you have for that one? 2,500 sold. Your proposal is acceptable, Untamed One. Alright, turn 57, and the Heraldry of Lyonesse was originally adopted by Thirulf, the most devoted of Gilles le Breton's Grail companions. In the years before the great battles, Thirulf of Lyonesse married Gilles' sister, and became his brother-in-law's most trusted friend. He would later be one of the 2 companions blessed by the lady alongside Gilles himself, going on to fight victoriously in all 12 of the great battles with him. Lyonnesse's lion symbol represents Thirulf's courageous nature in battle, and also the beast that he and his brother are said to have miraculously slain as children. Demand fealty. Duke Adelhard has issued a decree to the feuding nobility in Lyonesse. Send your forces to aid the king, or face my wrath. Okay, so we've got a new option. First tribute. Movement range in enemy territory. Second tribute, more income. Leadership for lords and heroes, and then lastly, growth. Let's go. Second tribute. Welcome, Lyonesse, homeland of the most devoted of all Grail companions. Outpost lost for Lyonesse, that makes sense. Okay, so that's all the way down in Tulea. Or this is Stalia. We need to come up here and grab your
I have seen your heart.
next
You honor
trough.
me.
The one of protection is upkeep for Knights Errant of the Realm and Pegasus Knights. Nice. So we will pledge to Manon. Definitely the middle. The questing vow is the more difficult one.
Prophetess.
Prophetess. Alright, now we can grab the Royarch's Chambers for 10,000. Chambers of the Bretonnian King, decked in the heraldry of Bretonnia and the banner of Gilles Le Breton. 10 turns, that'll be done. Okay, so we've got Adelhard and Elena.
Lady wills it.
Alright, so we'll give Elena's knights over to Adelhard. And we'll just give Adelhard all of the guys with horses. Normal men-at-arms are not needed. Bring these peasant bowmen and these spearmen. Beautiful. Elena, you are lovely, but you are not needed at the moment. Thank you.
Blessings of the lady be upon.
Blessings of the lady. Adelhard, I believe, should count as a kind of pseudo-legendary. So we've got the Duke of Lyonesse, which gives us replenishment rate for Knights Errant and Knights of the Realm. And then 2 additional recruit rank for Knights Errant and of the Realm as well. So he is very, very similar to Louen, who spend as much time in chapel. Okay, so we need to have multiple turns in the chapel settlement as well. That gives us more chivalry. Sounds good to me. And what skills have you picked up so far? Peasant proficiency and engines of war. Adelhard, brother. What is this? This is garbage. He's got the Lion's Cloak at rank 12. How far away are you? Rank 7, man. Okay, so for now, Adelhard will go back and reset his skill points. And we... Oh, right in the neck. And we'll bring in Cassian the Devoted instead.
For now, yes.
Oh, now, yes. And we'll go 10th share for you. Make that money while we're waiting on our other lords to come back. We shall pledge you to... knowledge. Currently our easiest one to complete. Secure shores. Ruinous powers. Safer woods gives us... See, the ones like sewer cleaning gives you corruption reduction too, which is pretty dang nice. Ruinous powers decree is going to be extra leadership and armor piercing when facing off against the Warriors of Chaos. Town census is recruit rank. Replenishment for peasants, and then upkeep reduction for all proper peasant mob. Melee attack plus 10 for peasant mob is funny. Yeah, let's go into wider or water pumps. Actually, I take it back. Hang on. Hold on heraldry. Let's go support errantry. Let's just finish off the diplomatic code ones. Cassian, you are going to stay devoted here. Let's go ahead and pop in and give both of your lads the heroism of renewal, or let's go exceptional offense this time. The liquor flasks.
Never.
Never. Then we've got Elise down here,
Of the lady.
and her mounted yeoman. See you later, Elise.
I see you.
Pledge to knowledge. And actually, we'll just kick out your units, and you can...
Your coming was foretold.
Your coming was foretold. We just got
We
Eleanor
have
up
met
here.
before.
Paladins, go join with
My vows
Cassian.
will not allow it.
Devotee of the lady.
Devotee of the Lady.
Your coming was foretold.
And then you go join with Roland.
Lead by example.
Eleanor,
The lady is with you.
pledge to knowledge, and once again, like with you, we'll kick out all of your troops, and then leave you in Lyonesse to rank up your vows, so we get a whole bunch of extra chivalry.
Prophetess.
Lyonesse, let's go ahead and get rid of the barracks here, and the smithy as well. Realm of Chivalry. The Grail Shrine's gonna go away. That's in Barfleur. Over here with Cassian the Devoted.
My reputation precedes me.
Matthew Wormkiller,
Noble son of Bretonnia.
noble son of Bretonnia. Yeah, we'll just wait then, because we can't afford the repair in Bretonne yet. So let's see if we can hit the works down here. Oh, brother, just barely.
A king stands with you.
The king stands with you.
No more corruption.
Still no defeat. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. Our siege is going well. Proper Medieval 2 campaign here. And then Alcazado is working for us right now, getting us 80 gold. Really not much. Here's what we'll do instead.
I am ready to parley.
I'll give you El Casado, and you give me some cash. Ooh, and become my vassal?
Of course.
Of course. Well, and we have our very first vassal. Our protection racket is starting nicely.
I am ready to parley. I hope your words are wise.
I'm ready to parlay. Protective, huh? Well, with that 5,000, we can... Castle Musion has the basic walls.
Your behest?
Your behest. Fix the docks in Merton, because there's no reason to leave that all ruined.
Honor before glory.
The Assault will go ahead and upgrade the docks here too. Yeah, we'll go ahead and upgrade the docks, and then we'll also take the farm up with the landed estate. Beautiful. Before too long here, I'm pretty sure we can definitely go after we are waiting long enough to go after Gotrek and Felix, so I will try to get Lewin's army rebuilt proper once we hit Orcamont tier, and then we can go after Gotrek and Felix. With this army, I think we've got a pretty good chance, especially if we do a little bit of retrofitting, such as with like the Continental Exarchate here. If we pick up some Shadow Warriors, or I'm sorry, just the Lothran Sea Guard, man, frontline would be awesome. They are so expensive though.
My magic is yours.
My magic is yours. Laying siege, Roland. We are going to have you get rid of one more minute-arms. Now we'll keep him.
Lord of Bretonnia.
Lord of Bretonnia. Cassian, you do the same. In fact, let's have you and the other go into
It
march.
shall be so.
So we'll march over to the Barlymont
The
here.
lady wills it.
The lady wills
Blessings
it.
of the lady be upon you. Taking my leave.
There we go.
For now,
So hopefully both of you can get that skill. That would be awesome.
Seers.
And then the CRS we're going to keep here. Yeah, 25% off of 27 is like 5 more gold. It's pretty dang pitiful. Back to Lewin, and we shall pass our turn. Alright, turn 58. Nezra's now devoted as well. Awesome. The heck is going on outside? People are honking at one another. Oh well. Decline, or Delaney by Babanu is ready for duty once more, as is Ada. Antoine, so many people ready to fight. Gak, the spear thrower.
King Louen.
Let's see how much Auto Resolve is respecting the orcs still. Have we embarrassed you all enough? It appears so. We'll butcher this squad, and we shall claim their lands. Filthy little mushroom people. Mina is on a unicorn. Oh, that's what it is. She didn't have a Barded Warhouse anymore. She has a unicorn, so she can move really, really fast and have some armor-piercing damage. Alright, let's go. Selective Abhorrence here. 15% more weapon strength as long as we're attacking.
The ladies.
Holy light. Oh, hang on now. We've got My Vow. My Vow. Paladins are mighty champions of Bretonnia. Even the lowly peasants feel inspired when they look upon such men whose courage illuminates all.
You seek counsel?
Do you seek counsel? Currently, I seek a pledge to Local Kingdoms, Beastmen, Greenskins, or Dark Elves. We're nowhere near C, so let's go campaign to Protect. That should be fine.
Champion of the lady.
Champion of the Lady. Stonecutter there in Orcamont. And actually, now that we have that whole province under our control, we can pop in and grab even more Realms of Chivalry, which makes our research rate up to 190 next turn. 190 sounds good to me.
I see.
Then Nezra. So you are also now devoted. Ooh, we get some Hermit Knights. Guarding Grail Chapels with their very lives. Will they heal? We also have the Grail Knights themselves. Questing Knights, Knights of the Realm, and some Pegasus. Funny thing is, I don't think Louen really buffs up knights that aren't questing knights and just normal old knights of the realm.
Calls. You seek the lady's favor.
So Fontevanail is upkeep production for Knights of the Realm and questing knights. Knights of the Realm. That's these lads, and the questing knights are the great sword wielders. So these knights errant we'll want to get rid of eventually. Okay. Then we can just bring in any more Pegasus knights or Hippogriff knights we want. That sounds good. Through global, how long is it going to take? So long. Pegasus knights will take 4 turns. We can go ahead and spend some time. I don't just want to remove these knights errant, because they've been with us for quite some time here. We'll make that decision in a moment. Are they just going to allow Kevin to besiege them down? Never got to the point where we can get a Pyrrhic victory, we just sacrifice some peasants.
For the lion!
For the Lyle. Murder's coming on around. I don't know if he's trying to be reinforcements. We've also got Lana Butters. Buttery Lana.
We have met before.
We have met before. Go ahead and throw in the Royal Menagerie here. Yes or no? Sanctuary of the Great Defenders is 10% more income.
You honor me.
We're making 3,700 from Couronne right now. So if we take a quick look at, like, the tournament grounds, 45% more. That would go up by an additional 65, or well, not additional, but 65%, which sounds pretty dang awesome.
Seers.
Alright, yep. Sanctuary of the Errant.
What is your behest? The lady
I
is
want
with
you to start recruiting in... We could only get one of either. Let's go... Questing Knight. Grail Knights are going to cost 600 in upkeep. Let's go Pegasus Knights. That's kind of boring, isn't it? Problem with any of these is they just take forever. We're going to go ahead and grab some Hermit Knights. We'll try to bring those guys on down.
Yes?
Well, you know what? After all of that dirtling, we just want to keep going for our overall economy then, don't we? That way we can actually afford more knights in a rush. So we'll go Chapel of Lady over here, which should boost up our income quite a bit.
fortune favors you.
Alright, Nezra, in that case, we're going to have you go into March and haul Cheek over to the Barley Motte, try to get the skills from here.
Guardian of Bretonnia.
Matthew, you go ahead and join up with Cassian.
Guardian. Honor before glory.
To the yard!
And then Maximilian, you join with...
Noble.
Lovely.
Striking
That
out.
doesn't work. That doesn't really matter. And Maximilian, you go join up with
My
Roland.
legend inspires.
And
I
the Noir.
serve the lady.
I serve the lady. Farms here. Appears we can do not a lot else, because we're down to 400 gold. Quickly jump through our diplomacy. We got the Cult of Sigmar.
I bid you welcome in the name of the Emperor.
He's hanging out next to Nagash Azar. Interesting. Facing off with Clan Claw.
Oh, Darkness.
Ooh, military alliance with Karak Ziflin. Yes, please.
Aye. Let's hear what you have
Thank
to
you,
say.
Dorway. That's
We'll
a
hear it before oath
huge
goes.
chest of gold you're offering.
All right.
Alright. Whistling and Nold also want a military pact.
Can wait.
That's not very much gold. But Eichlin wants a defensive alliance? That
Be
sounds
at peace,
perfect.
For that is all I ever want.
Well, that
I
is
will.
all I ever want. And then Osland, sweet.
By Sigma's will, come in peace.
Yeah, we'll get them trading with us next turn.
I will.
Valmir von Raukov, look at you. Oh, we've met both the Great Orthodoxy and the Ice Court. Let's go ahead and make the deals with the... Well, you make deals with one, the other one doesn't like you as much, but maybe not this time because they're friends. They're actually seem to have partnered up a bit. Orson loves you still.
Let us discuss stately
Stately
affairs.
affairs.
My people. Dark
Let us
clouds
discuss
gather.
stately
A
affairs.
fine day. It seems all
Ooh, 11 for the military alliance, 5,400 gold.
diplomacy has.
Louen is a champion. Speaking of diplomacy, Louen is
Sigma's
king
will,
diplomacy.
Come in peace. Yes?
As we weave together the United Nations here. A Legion of Setep. No, the Bretonnians despise you after what happened a long time ago. We got 18,000 coin now. Let's do some spending. Ooh, Cathedral of the Lady. 5 Chivalry Returning unlocks the Grail Guardians, the strongest of our knights. Let's go here first, and Royal Menagerie. Good Asgard. Let's go ahead and upgrade Gane or Lyonesse. Probably want to swap it over to Industry after. But to start, we'll go for, firstly, the tap room, the upgrade here, and then the windmill. Marshes of Couronne will upgrade here, and then also snag another Shrine of the Lady, just to kind of keep boosting up our gold everywhere across the board here. Barrows of Quilou. Upgrade here and here. Alright, that should be everything. Perfect stuff. Thank you all so much for stopping on by today's Louen episode. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to leave a like for the like god and a sub for the sub zone. And I will see you all in the next one.